Could cutting trees actually save a rainforest? That's the controversial finding in a study of the largest tropical rainforest in Central America.
A recent study showed where local communities and indigenous groups were extracting timber, but in a very sustainable way. There were actually less forest fires and in general less deforestation than in those areas where logging was not permitted, but illegal logging took place.
Conservationists say certified sustainable logging gives communities an economic incentive to protect trees. In areas where people are not allowed to cut timber, settlers burn down the forest to raise cattle and grow corn. But farming in the Petén is not sustainable. Poor soil makes it impossible to grow crops for more than a few years, pushing settlers to clear more land. Deforestation is wiping out unique species of plants, animals, and microorganisms.
Now the situation is an alarm. It's necessary to do something. Everyone needs to do something.
This timber company is certified through the Rainforest Alliance's Smartwood program, using independent third-party auditors to verify the company cuts trees in a sustainable manner. It also mills wood in a way that uses every part of the tree and sells refined products such as paneling, flooring, and even parts for Gibson guitars. Smartwood sales from Guatemala add up to millions of dollars each year, and demand from major retailers is growing, an economic boost for this poverty-stricken region. But not everyone is convinced regulated logging is the answer. They say instead of getting paid to cut trees, communities living in the forest should be rewarded for saving trees. Under a new concept called ecosystem services, villagers could be paid to produce oxygen, clean water, plants, and wildlife by preserving forest. Keeping trees standing could also capture carbon, a contributor to global warming. She says she believes her village, in a small way, is fighting global warming because we know that trees are not only fountains of health for us, but for much of the world. Conservationists agree that paying for ecosystem services could help save the rainforest.
Many organizations, NGOs, and government bodies are beginning to realize that rainforests are much more valuable alive than dead. It's key that we put a price on a rainforest so that it is worth more left standing than chopped down.
But it can be difficult to put a dollar value on a living forest. For now, sustainable logging is one of few tools that actually give value to trees. Growing up in the rainforest, Neria Herrera says she learned to value it from her mother, who would say to her, "Can you imagine a world without trees, without plants, and without birds? It would be a dark world, a silent world." For Assignment Earth, I'm Gary Stryker.